Welcome to YoLink Academy's Automation 101, Day and Night Scenes. Session Objective. This session will demonstrate the use of alarm strategies and scenes to create a daytime and a nighttime mode for your system. After completing this session, you will be able to modify your system to be manually or automatically switched between modes. You will be able to use these same settings to create an armed versus disarmed security system mode, and/or to create a special mode for any other device in your system that you may wish to behave differently, based on time of day or if you are home or away. Session Prerequisites. In order to best follow along, ideally you have created a YoLink account and have the hub and the app installed. Viewing the Automation 101, the basics, is suggested but not required. Viewing Automation 101, Introduction to Strategies is recommended. Before adding a new strategy to your system, especially ones like day-night, home-away, armed-disarmed that have an impact on other strategies and other operations of your system, it is wise to look at the overall big picture of your system. So, it is smart to plan out how you'd like your overall system to function before you jump into changing smaller parts. Make a game plan or a checklist of what you need your system to do for you. For our example configuration, we want our perimeter doors and windows to activate a siren when they open, but only if the system is in an armed stay mode. We will want to have a normal mode, when opening the doors and windows is okay, so we will demonstrate using a scene to disable the armed stay mode. Essentially, a disarmed mode. Your system may grow, you may add smart locks, you may have a water leak in water shutoff system and later add home security devices or vice versa. And, while a basic daytime and nighttime mode is a good start, you may want to add additional security strategies, such as arm away, or add a sleep strategy, that both arms the perimeter doors and windows but also turns some lights off and locks the doors. Consider how your system may look in the near future, as you build onto it. This example assumes you are comfortable with strategies, with creating them, adjusting the settings, and with using them. You may recall, strategies can be activated by scenes, automations, on a schedule, or by a smart fob. It is worth noting, you may have your voice assistant or IFTTT trigger a scene, and therefore control your strategies, but for our example, we will control them by scenes, controlled from the app. It is worth noting, if you have a daytime, nighttime mode, you can put your strategies on a schedule, so that your system goes into sleep mode at 10 p.m. each night, and your daytime, home mode takes over at 7 a.m. But for this example, we will make this a manual process. Don't forget, if a device is not related to a custom strategy enabled when it alerts, the default strategy will apply. As you create more custom strategies that may conflict with the default strategy, you may choose to disable it. Otherwise, you may receive undesired notifications. Makes sense? If not, please review the Intro to Strategies video. And, please note, a device can only be related to one active strategy at a time. To prevent duplicate or conflicting notifications or behaviors, if a device is related to more than one active strategy, the app will remove the device from one of the strategies. Makes sense? If not, please review the Intro to Strategies video. Here is our checklist. Create an armed stay mode by creating an armed stay strategy. This strategy will activate a siren if perimeter doors open while the armed stay strategy is enabled. Any interior door or motion sensors will not alert or set off the siren. Create a scene that when manually activated by pressing an icon on the app, the armed stay strategy will be enabled. Create a home mode, which will allow the doors and windows to be opened during the day, while you are at home. Let's begin, shall we? Please open the app and make sure you are on the room screen. Tap the 3 bars icon. Tap Settings. Tap Alarm Strategy of Device. Tap the plus button. Here, we name the strategy. For my example, we'll name it Arm Stay. Type in the name, tap Create. Tap Done. Tap anywhere in this area to edit the strategy. Here is the overview of our new strategy. Each of the settings are still at default settings. Let's take care of the siren first by tapping Trigger Action. Tap Siren. Tap Siren Alarm. Tap Confirm. We are back at the main screen for our new strategy. Tap Related Devices. We need to select each related device with a check mark. For our example, we need to check all perimeter door and window sensors. Here, we select front door sensor, garage 1 door sensor, and garage 2 door sensor. We also have some sensors in the basement. Here, we select sliding glass door, window 2 and window 3. Tap the back arrow. There are now 6 devices related to this strategy. New strategies are enabled by default, so this strategy is active. After saving it, if one of those 6 sensors alerts, the siren will sound. It is not in DND mode, so this strategy, if enabled, will operate 24/7, not on a schedule, not only on certain days or times. The admin, assumed to be you, will get an app notification. No emails will be sent. No SMS, text messages will be sent. Modify these notifications as needed for your application. Tap the back arrow to exit the strategy. Tap the back arrow to exit alarm strategies. Tap the back arrow to exit settings. You are now in the room screen. I will now encourage you to make a scene. Actually, let's make 2 scenes. Tap Smart. Your screen should look like this, with scene selected, as shown. If you have an alarm fob, these 4 scenes were automatically added for you. You can edit them, but for this example, we want to create a new one. Tap the plus button to add a new scene. Here is blank new scene, ready to customize. Let's name it. Tap Name or in this area. I will name mine Arm Stay Scene. Then, tap Save. To change the icon, tap here, but we will leave it as is for now. To mark this scene as a favorite, tap the heart icon. Here is the working end of this scene, what we want to happen. Here, you can lock your smart locks, turn off lighting, turn on a plug that controls a white noise machine, etc. But for this example, we only want to enable the Arm Stay strategy. Tap the plus icon. Tap Alarm Strategy. There at the bottom is our new strategy. Tap it. Tap Enable Alarm. Your screen should look like this. Tap the check mark. Your new scene should appear at the bottom of your scenes list. Let's see if you've been paying attention. For this next step, you need to make a scene that disables the arm stay strategy. You will use this scene while you are home, during the day, for example. Using similar steps we took to make the arm stay scene, create a new scene. Have it disable the arm stay strategy. Name it home. Your scene screen should be similar to this. By the way, you can edit a scene by tapping the pencil icon. And you can tap the play icon to activate the scene. And swiping to the left exposes an additional icon, the trash can, used to delete the scene. Since you marked them as favorites, your new scenes are shown here. Tap on one to activate it. The scene is indicated as being executed successfully. Switching between home and arm stay modes is as easy as that. As mentioned, you can put scenes on a schedule to automate this process. But the easiest way is to use an alarm fob or flex fob, our 4-button, 8-function smart fobs. Visit our website or web store to learn more. Testing. It's always a good idea to test your new strategies or automations. And show or explain them to others in your household. This completes our session on Automation 101, Day and Night Scenes. We hope you found this video to be beneficial. If we can be of further assistance, please contact us by one of the methods below. By email, service@yosmart.com. By phone, 949-825-5958. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Time.